welcome to another episode of Sheen Magazine's Sheen Talk. I am your host, Laura Miller Pens on Instagram, here with the wonderfully gorgeous, up and coming starlet, Mystic Marley. Thank you so much for
What it
joining, Mystic. How
is?
are you?
I'm good, Laura. How you doing, girl?
I'm good. You can use whatever accent you want in this conversation. I understand patois
It
as
might be a
much as I can.
few, like three.
Mhm.
It's gonna be like three accents. So I'm like, this girl's crazy.
No, it's okay. You got a bunch of accents. I appreciate it. And you can pop around. That means you can code switch wherever you want to code switch
You
in
know?
whatever voice you like.
Exactly. I have a camouflage in.
There you go. So let's get into it. We are discussing new music today, and we're discussing family legacy and some really cool things. Now, first things first, you did hear me say that Mystic's last name is Marley. There is only one family with the last name Marley that matters. And
I
no
think we're
shade
probably
to
the
anybody
only one
else.
with last name too. I don't know, probably.
Well, there might be. I mean, they call it Marley here, right? I don't know those people.
It's true.
They might be a different set of Marleys, and they might be important too. But we know that Marley is a name that provides a different type of creative legacy in folk music, in reggae, in genre itself, genre bending excellence, right? So the first question I'm going to get out the way, because it's important and everybody wants to know, how does it feel being part of the Reggae Jacksons?
The Reggae Jacksons. Well, I mean, it's all I know. It's just naturally who we are. I think that, there's a lot of misconceptions and perspectives of people that, oh, this might be how it is to be a Marley, or this might be, and honestly, we're just a massive musical, chaotic family. And I find that, just being a human in the world and speaking to many different people, many different walks of life, there's so much more precious just being a human than being a Marley. You get me? But we're very grateful and we're very blessed for building this thing, but also just carrying it out and people still representing Bob, still representing Marley, still loving the music, still excited to see the legacy grow and continue. And here I am. I'm just like, okay, my turn, But
so for those that don't know, and we want to talk about those misconceptions, because I like to call that in the segment where y'all got me messed up. We're gonna get to that. But when you talk about your dad is Stephen Marley, correct?
Yeah.
That's the cool one.
Yeah, the general.
The general.
Yes.
Yeah. So
one of my biggest blessings in life is my parents. Like, I just have two GASS parents. I don't know if I can curse.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
We're gonna be on YouTube.
I mean, they probably won't like it, but if Laura approves, then we'll.
Yeah. Sorry, Mama. We say it's okay. She gonna get a few off, and we'll go back to poised and proper after that. But yeah, no, I mean, I think that's cool. Like, in the fact that you honor your parents. I mean, let's be clear, like, you're at the age where you're like, I don't care. I am a grown woman. Have you said that a lot lately? What is that?
Before I was even grown, I was saying I was grown.
Yeah, now I'm about to be grown. I'm almost grown.
I'm like, now that I'm 25 now. I'm like, girl, half the time you thought you were grown, you were a pick-me. You were not grown. But yeah, I mean, my mom knows. Daddy is like a little bit more like, okay, Dad, like, this is the visualizer. This is the idea I'm having. Mom was just like, Mommy, you already know.
This is what I'm doing.
Yes.
I love
that. They're both all for it, but you know that daddy's daddy.
So what kind of pressure is that, though? Let's be honest. Like, there is a considerable amount of musical talent and ability in your family, right? Is there, well, I want to know, is the internal criticism, like inside of your family, those critiques, do they have more value than the public ones?
Well, I would say from my father, you know, he's not going to be like, oh, that's great if it's not great, you know. And he's not just a singer, he's an amazing producer, you see me. So he's going to hear things that maybe I didn't even hear, and offer his 2 cents on it. And my mom, she you know, she's very particular with what she likes, but she's always going to be fully supportive. But as far as like musical pressure, I wouldn't really say so. I think if also I'm a female, you know, and all of the artists that comes out of the family that you might know is male, so their thing is just going to be different off top, I know. And I think that that was a funny thing at first, because like I'm going to care about things that y'all do not even think about, like you know, just the girl thing. So I find it to just be more exciting and sometimes comical than like a pressure. Because at the end of the day, like I have to do what's real and authentic to me. And who likes it, who doesn't like it, still stream energy.
And stream energy anyway. But let's talk about energy.
Yes.
Listen, you guys that might not be familiar with Mystic, her sound is perfect.
Oh.
She has the most melodic, calypso, urban, Janaiko type of vibey, like incense burning energy.
Yes.
Which brings us to the track Energy. Tell us about that track and the concept within it and how you kind of cultivated that song.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna make it short because I can talk music all day. But when I first started, I was very like loyal to the ballads and singer songwriting, guitar, whatever, right? And so as I started collaborating with more producers and writers, which was not my steez at first, specifically Soko, he had brought out what needed to be brought out, which was like that Caribbean rooted Afro essence to the music and to the energy of the music versus just singing like sad ass love songs all day. So we did a writing camp in Miami at Circle House, and there was just a bunch of producers and writers that came through, but specifically Trinidad James had came, which was obviously amazing, but at the time just like I was just like, what? And Camper, who, you know, he does everybody, and then my people like Soko, Liana was there. And so everyone was in separate rooms, and Camper and Trini was in one room, and they had started that record along with a few other ones. And when he played it, it was just, you know, it was the beginning with his voice on it. And it was like, you said that you'd be honest, right? I'm like, okay, mad, this is a vibe, because we also weren't only making reggae inspired music. So when I heard it, I'm like, yeah, vibes, you see me? So we actually had continued with the night and continued making other records. And then when the camp ended and we're listening back to whatever, and Energy comes on, which was called Oxtail for the longest time. I'm like, yo, we have to finish this record. So Liana, myself, and Soko, we finished, you know, writing the song, cut it, and, you know, we played it for a few people, and it was always like, yo, that one is like, that one's special, that one is special. It's just also a good starter because, like I've said, like what we do is we create, you see me? So we're always adding. So anyways, we got to a point now where we're like just picking between 2 or 3 songs. Which one is it going to be? And I'm like, yo, let's drop Energy. I think that everything that's going on in our lives personally, and just, like I said, starting like bubbling the pots. It was just a good pick. And I'm so excited that we're releasing music and to continue to, and then just watch the thing grow, you know, dominate what needs to be dominated.
And you know what's funny, and I know this about you and most artists, you probably sat on that song for a little while because I peeked on SoundCloud and I caught it.
Yeah.
I'm a journalist. I'll be picking out stuff. So also because I'm like a music
private.
yeah, no, I got in. I got in. But but also because it's like the anticipation when you want to share something that you've created because it feels good, the product feels good, you feel good about it. There's a lot of anticipation about the release, right? Well, I know that you're excited about finally being able to share it with everybody because snippets on IG not gonna, that's not enough.
And it's
You
like
want everybody to feel the whole thing.
Millions of songs all day if we want to, but it doesn't hit the same. Like when the song is released, everything feels different, So I'm like past just grateful and I'm feeling very blessed and happy with the support. It's been amazing.
I love it. I feel like you should have way more followers by now, but hopefully they
okay. I mean, things grow.
You know what? Also, good music is a slow burn sometimes.
Yes, no, and you have to just trust the journey, which I really do. It's the only thing that really makes sense in life because everything else is kind of chaotic. But I just fully have my faith and my belief, and I'm not worried about numbers or followers, whatever, because it's not gonna end tomorrow. You see me? We're here for a long time,
and music lasts forever.
Exactly. And energy lasts.
That's the best thing. Energy lasts forever. So it's like whenever they pick it up, I want them to pick it up now. That's why you're talking to us today. But when you pick it up, you're going to be pleased because there is so much pressure with it. And I always congratulate artists just for even being bold enough to release.
Yes, that's our next thing. But growing up, it was just music. It was like, that's what you're going to do. When I was like 9, I was like, we're going to sing. That's what we're going to do. So from them times, I'm like,
you always knew this is the route for you.
For sure. Yeah. And then like, obviously between like, the teenage years, you kind of go off and fucking figure life out. Right. But as soon as I turned 18, but okay, I fully dive into this now because everything, school and just growing up and whatever, all that's out the way. This is what I've always said I was going to do. And I never even put in my mind that, maybe, so the whole like self-growth and self-realization journey, that was very important to me to figure out and start before releasing music because I wasn't trying to like publicly find Mystic. Absolutely not. So we're here now and we're happy.
But that was a good plan because especially when, like you said, those tumultuous teen years, right? Because when you're trying to find your way, and don't get me wrong, I'm 39. I'm still trying to figure me out. Right?
I was gonna say, girl, the 20s is also very tumultuous at times.
Girl, wait till you get to the 30s. And I'm gonna tell you.
I feel like it's gonna be fun. I'm trying to have fun in my 30s.
The 30s are fun. Let's put you like that. Listen, the 30s are fun because Black girls are aging backwards, right? That's A.
Thank you. Cheers to that.
High five to us. But what makes it, I remember my mother telling me I was like 27, 28 or something like that. And she was like, yeah, y'all are going to be confused your entire 30s. And I'm like, why would you say this to me? I am a very definitive person. I understand everything to the letter. She's like, nah, wait. As soon as I turned 30, it was like, you get this abundant amount of information and understanding about who you are, what your career is, what you want to do, that it is confusing, but you just learn all of the process and pacing yourself. And allegedly 40 is when you're kind of like, this is who I am, accepted, I'm wonderful, adjust. So
we'll see.
I want you.
You let me know. You keep.
Well, 40. Listen, I am declaring and decreeing that 40 is going to be amazing because why not?
Why not?
I declare and decree every year is amazing. That's what it's supposed to be. I'm not asking to go down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't that confused the whole time, but I did have some confusing moments in my 30s. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not the most definitive. I'm like, let's try our
you
options.
whimsical, but you know what?
Work.
And that's important though. And that's really
I
important
need
for a creative.
options. I need options.
You
I
need
can't just,
them.
you see me, like, experience is the greatest teacher. So I'm like, well,
Mm-hmm.
that I know for sure because I've experienced it. But that, let me weigh the options. You know?
I love it. I love it. So when are you developing a full project soon? Are you thinking about
Yes,
EP?
that's the plan. So, I mean, okay. The plan obviously and the goal is to, like, put out a project eventually, but right now just expect singles, vibes, fire visuals. There's really exciting things happening that we're working on and that's coming up. But I'm not going to just drop an EP yet because you guys just met me. You get me?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you feel me?
You gotta give
I'm
time
gonna
to start the relationship. We're in the courting phase of the process.
exactly. I'm like, nice to meet you. What's up? But yeah,
We still sitting up straight and
eventually we'll do
everything. We eating our food
album.
cute.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do this segment because I think our fans or your fans are definitely gonna want to know. So the segment is called Y'all Got Me Messed Up.
Let's play.
So in this segment, I want you to give me 3 things that you believe that people might believe about you or your family that are just absolutely not true and they got y'all messed up.
Okay. I think I can do that. One, I will say that people think we're very, like, to the books, like low-key probably boring. No. No. Well, outside, fully outside. I think, and that's like probably gonna derive all the other misconceptions because we're just, yeah, we are very militant, but there is a lot of room to live life. You get me? I would say that one of them is obviously that we all smoke because I would hear that growing up before I smoked, and I'm like, but no, I don't smoke. We all do not smoke, but enough of us do one ganja.
Do y'all have a line?
Yes, actually, it's called Marley Natural. My uncle has his own line as well. I believe it's called Stony Hill, but don't quote me. And then there is a CBD line, Kaya Family Care, which is dope. So you guys can go check it out.
So yeah, those
let me think of another one. Misconceptions. Okay, I do think a lot of people are sometimes very surprised when they see me and my sisters roll out because they're like, where's the rest of your top, or where's the rest of your pets, or did your dad fucking da-da-da-da? I'm like, my dad loves that his girls are like confident and we gym, we focus on ourselves, we focus on our health. Like, he is like, we call ourselves Stevie's Angels because we're like we're representing daddy in our way, but it's like it's in our woman way, it's in our feminine way. So, and he's not scolding us like he's fully supportive of us being who we are.
I love that. I love that. So wait, are you where did you grow up?
I was born in Miami. I grew between, we would go to Jamaica enough just as children and whatever. But between Miami and LA, and then when I turned 18, I started going to Jamaica a lot more because I needed to get back all the years I missed. And now I'm in Jamaica a lot and in Miami. LA is kind of far for me right now.
That's why you have 3 accents.
Okay. Like, she's fake. I'm like, no, it's not that.
No,
but I love
you adapted multiple environments.
Yeah, and that kind of like shows in the music and just in the style and everything that I do anyways. But Jamaica is like, has the sweetest spot in my heart. I love, 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 love being in Jamaica. And I always tell my parents, I'm like, you guys could have stayed a little bit longer and I would have been born there, but whatever. It's
like,
okay.
it's okay. In divine order and perfect time and things happen. So now you get
I go back all the time now. I'm there, like if I'm not there, I'm here, you know.
And so I like to do these music lightning round questions. I make them lightning round because let me tell you something. Every interview you do, everybody's going to ask you the same 5 questions. So I put them at the end because if people want to hear those, they can watch.
Yeah.
So inspirations musically outside of your family, who are those people?
Okay. Just to name a few, I'll say Nina Simone. Oh God, Pink, Missy Elliott, Busta Rhymes. I'll do one more. Alicia Keys.
I love it. Now, this question might not be able to answer quickly. What genre would you classify your music as?
Well, on a business level, we'll say one thing, but on a creative level, we'll say it's multi-genre. But like I say, everything for now will be Caribbean or African influenced, whether it's Caribbean pop or Caribbean R&B. I think that having that consistent heartbeat in my music is important. But there are records that we make that are completely like EDM, like dance, UK type shit, or like I said, a great heartfelt slow ballad is my
super sad romantic
ballad. You know, like soul to the T.
Yes.
But even still, like I would love to just keep that Caribbean African heartbeat in the music. And just before the question ends, it's important that the music travels, you know, like there are all kinds of Black girls everywhere. There's Jamaican Black girls, there's American Black girls, there's London Black girls. And I think that it's important for... My dad is calling me, please.
Okay. You guys, her dad's calling. We're going to take a moment. It's very important. If you are watching this interview, message and comment in the conversation to let us know where you're from, how you are, and if you have any questions for Miss. You see, I worked it out for us. I gave you something to do.
Did you hear him honking his motorcycle? He's like, come here. I'm like, come
here. Yes. I think you are the second Marley I've interviewed with. Yes.
Who else did you interview? I'm curious.
And then you're gonna be mad because I don't remember his name. I'm pretty sure it's your uncle.
Oh, dude.
Okay, I'll tell you what's happening. Okay, it was the Soul Train Awards.
Ziggy?
No, it wasn't Ziggy. I know Ziggy.
Kimani? It probably
was. Does he have a slender face?
No.
No, Julia? He was so beautiful. He had a song out at the time, and I can't remember. He's
are you sure it's my uncle or is it my cousin?
It might be your cousin. Best energy ever. Damien?
Damien, yes. It could have been
him, actually. And you know why I couldn't remember? I had one question. Because when you do those type of press junkets, they give you like 60 seconds. So I had one question for him, but he was so warm. Like his energy was perfect. Like it was just amazing. But that's what happens with me. I interview a lot of people. Sometimes I forget the names. I'm like, I know it's Marley.
No, he's a great person to interview. He's such a vibe.
Yeah, he's a vibe. Y'all are all a vibe. You are a vibe all by yourself. I wish I was young enough to hang out with you. I'll be in Miami.
Girl, you're young enough. You're always going to be young enough.
No, because I get sleepy early. I'm not that young no more. I get tired. I be needing naps.
We can work on that. We can get some caffeine in there.
That's right. I live off caffeine. You're right. I can go get some and we could work.
We could get a coffee martini, whatever the freak they're called.
Yeah, those are really good, actually.
I never have them because I'm a night owl, but...
Oh, yeah, no, I definitely have
She needs
All
a
of my
coffee
like
martini.
nightlife. Yeah, it includes like the chocolate martini, the rum and cokes. Like I gotta have like some caffeine in my cocktail in order to.
Yeah.
It has to have. But
There
yeah,
we go. That's the
yeah, we're
solution.
gonna work it out. But last thing is the one. It's the name dropping one, and this is the one that we hope they're listening to us, so we can conjure this energy. Because that's the theme of the conversation. We want to draw this energy towards us. So who in this wide world of entertainment and music would you like to collaborate with that you've yet to do so? Because we conjuring, so shoot as high as you need to shoot.
Well, I mean, if I can get Bagya Riri to come out of your hiatus and drop a tune with me, that would be official. But there's so many artists that, well, actually, I'm a bit hard to impress, but I do love a lot of the African artists and I love what they're doing. Burna Boy is very high on my list. Hi, darling. I love Bruno. I think a song with Miley Cyrus would be insane because she's just wild and I love that. Lady Gaga, same. I think I'm gonna stop right there.
I like it. We got Burna, we got Thames. Did we add her?
I was just gonna say Thames.
I put her in for you because I felt like I saw it. I was like, that's it. That makes sense to me. Thames. Okay.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga, Miley Cyrus. I like that choice for you. I like Miley for you. She's right. We got the same birthday. She was a little weird. I like her.
What's your sign?
A Sagittarius, November 23rd.
Oh, you guys are fun. You guys are very adventurous and just like, I'm a Pisces. We're mixed up.
My daughter is a Pisces. I am learning you guys every day.
You see? So we're also learning ourselves every day.
Yeah, but it's very emotionally intelligent, emotionally grounded people, which
yes, very, very intuitive. You can't cross and be like, Mom, I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm learning, and that's why I feel like that's important, and that's what she's teaching me. She's only 8, but I'm learning a lot from her.
Of course. No, and these new kids, they're very tapped in. Like my little for them, I'm just like, hold on. You have time. Don't stress. It's okay.
Oh yeah, but it's also beautiful. Children, right? They got a lot of feelings. You be like, whoo.
Yes. Yeah.
Many emotions.
Yeah. Sorry. It is true though.
Listen, it's clear if you guys are watching that Mystic and I could probably talk all day. We probably could log about 2 hours worth of conversation. So we're going to drop this as a part 1 so you guys can understand and hurry up to all streaming platforms and listen to Energy now. And it's got replay value, which means you want to play it more than once. Allow this to be a part of your self-care routine.
I love that.
You get home from work, you light your candles, you like your incense. Put my girl Mystic on.
Yeah, and come vibe with me.
I like it. It works. We already worked it out. We worked out a theme. I just gave you an IG visual too. Just go do that. Content-wise, go set it up.
Come vibe with me on IG.
Yes, what's your IG so they can follow you?
Laura. This was fun.
Yeah, you are delightful.
Say it again. I didn't hear you.
Tell us your IG.
Mystic Marley is everything. All across. Mystic Marley.
MYSTICMARLEY.
Yes, that is moi.
Follow her. Follow me if you want to. I'm not that interesting on there.
Follow Laura
on Instagram. And all
send her some coffee beans.
Yeah, send me some good vibes. And Mystic, I thank you for joining me. You're so awesome. And I wish you nothing but the best. You don't have to worry about me forgetting your name because we already go together, girl. So don't even worry about it.
Thank you so much, Laura. I appreciate it.
Thank you for talking to me. You have a wonderful
day. You as well. Bye. Bye, guys.